Today we're taking a look at the Colorado Avalanche vs Vegas Golden Knights match, which is happening on Thursday, June 10, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. The Colorado Avalanche offense has been led by their top line all season, arguably one of the best on the NHL. Nathan MacKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog, and Mikko Rantanen combined for 70 goals this season and 16 in the Stanley Cup playoffs, but have fallen flat in the past 4 games, resulting in the team's offensive struggles. The hope is that the backend can help compensate for the top-line struggles, with Joonas Donskio and Brandon Saad both scoring in Game 5 and playing well for the later lines. While the offense has struggled lately, the defense played a great game for the majority of Game 5 and has played well for the majority of the series. Cale Makar has been creating turnovers and creating offense on the other end of the ice the entire season, making him a finalist for the Norris Trophy, and the second round has been no exception. Likewise, Ryan Graves, Devon Toews, and Samuel Girard have all been able to get into passing lanes and create turnovers. Moreover, the goaltending of Philip Grubauer has been great in the Stanley Cup playoffs, saving .925% of shots while allowing only 2.3 goals per game. Goalie Philip Grubauer stopped 22 shots on Tuesday and has now gone 6-3 for the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs with a 2.33 GA and a .925 save percentage. He has registered a 19-9 past postseason record with a 2.41 GA and a .916 save percentage, and was 6-4-1 versus Vegas historically prior to the current series with a 2.10 GA and a .932 save percentage. The Avalanche, meanwhile, are top of the league in most goals scored per game throughout the ongoing playoffs, 3.89, tied third with the Golden Knights in least goals allowed on average, 2.33, second best in power play, 39.3%, 11 for 28, and 5th in penalty kill, 81.0%, 17 for 21. The Vegas Golden Knights were trailing in this series 2-0 but have won the last 3 games to give them a 3-2 series lead with the ability to close out the series in Game 6. The most noticeable improvement was the lack of penalties, which the Golden Knights have only given the Avalanche's 3 of in the past 2 games, resulting in 0 powerplay goals. The other noticeable element of the Golden Knight victories has been their defense, with Alec Martinez, Shea Theodore, and Alex Pietrangelo constantly impacting both ends of the ice. Moreover, goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury has been incredible in the recent games, as he is only allowing 1.8 goals per game in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The last time the Golden Knights hosted Colorado in front of a full-capacity crowd in Game 4 on Sunday, the hosts thrashed the visitors with a count of 5-1. Vegas has won a whopping 40 of its last 54 domestic fixtures. Besides, the team has already reached the Stanley Cup semifinals on 2 of the past 3 occasions, while sides that win Game 5 of a series that was tied at 2-2 are an impressive 215-58 in Stanley Cup playoff history overall. Goalie Marc-Andre Fleury made 26 saves on Tuesday to take his current performance tally for the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs to 7-4 with a 1.81 GA and a .925 save percentage. He has collected an 88-67 past postseason total with a 2.53 GA and a .912 save percentage, and had picked up a 15-8-2 prior record against the Avalanche ahead of the current series with a 2.40 GAA and a .920 save percentage. The Golden Knights, meanwhile, are netting the fifth highest quantity of goals per game this postseason, 2.83, while sitting tied third with the AVS in least goals conceded on average, 2.33. They are 13th in power play, 14.8%, 4 for 27, and 11th in penalty kill, 74.1%, 20 for 27. Going to Vegas with a 3-2 series lead is one thing. Heading to Sin City with a 3-2 deficit, on the other hand, is a completely different matter. And Colorado should know that very well, having already dropped 3 of its past 4 visits to T-Mobile Arena. After being the second best team in their second round series since the third period of Game 2, the Avalanche delivered an improved attacking performance on Tuesday, only to drop a domestic decision on their own ice to find themselves one win away from elimination, with a trip to a sold-out venue in Vegas looming. The defense has won the game for Vegas, but the offense has also stepped up, especially on odd-man rushes, where Mark Stone found the back of the net for the Game 5 overtime winner. Mark Stone, Max Pacioretty, and Alex Tuch have been playing well for the top line, combining for 12 goals, but the back end has also stepped up for Vegas. Jonathan Marchessault has a team-leading 6 goals in the Stanley Cup playoffs, while William Karlsson is adding 3 goals to the second line. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Vegas Golden Knights -150. Colorado routed Vegas in Game 1, but the score was deceiving. The underlying metrics pointed to a far more evenly played game than the 7-1 score indicated. The Avalanche squandered a 2-goal lead in the third period, ultimately losing in overtime last time out. They managed to outshoot the Golden Knights 30-25 but lost the momentum at the end of the game. Brandon Saad and Joonas Donskoi both scored in the game. Saad ranks second on the team with 7 playoff goals. Nathan MacKinnon leads the team with 8 goals and 13 points in the postseason. Philip Grubauer allowed 3 goals in the final 20 minutes of their last game, ruining what was a great performance through 2 periods. He has allowed 2.33 goals per game in the postseason but has allowed 8 goals in his last 2 games. Colorado ranks third in the NHL with 3.25 goals per game on the road in the playoffs. The Avalanche had the slightest of edges in expected goals 5v5 at 1.27 to 1.25, and the even strength high danger chances were a 5-5 draw. How could this be? Well, Robin Lehner's -4 goals saved above average for the game is a pretty good hint. Game 1 was more like a 3-2 game from the play on the ice than the lopsided score on the board. The Golden Knights avoided defeat with a late rally in Game 5, taking control of the series. Mark Stone, Alex Tuch and Jonathan Marchessault all scored, with Stone netting the game winner in overtime. Marchessault and Stone lead the team with 6 and 5 goals respectively this postseason. William Karlsson had an assist in the last game and leads the team with 10 playoff points. Marc-Andre Fleury got the start in net and stopped 28 of 30 shots faced. He has allowed 1.81 goals per game in 7 postseason starts. Vegas ranks second among playoff teams with 1.83 goals allowed per game at home. They have also outshot those opponents by 14.2 per game. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 5.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.